You know me, SDMT. Let's get it, baby. I got my top draft day winners. Here we go. Let's get right into it. No playing around. It was a really good draft. A lot of teams made a lot of good picks. Congratulations to all the young G's that got drafted. And if you didn't get drafted, keep working your butt off. I'm going to start off with the Lions, the #1 draft. I'm sorry, it's not even close. We're going to talk about the Cowboys because I know you guys think it's the Cowboys, but it's the Detroit Lions. So we got more talent that can make an impact immediately this upcoming season. Now we look at Jeff Okudah, the consensus best cornerback in this draft at Ohio State. Long, good coverage, good technical skills, hard worker. Best, pretty much DB in the whole draft. And we needed it after losing Darius Slay. We got DeAndre Swift, best running back in the draft. So we got the #1 corner and the #1 running back. You know what I mean? That's awesome. DeAndre Swift, complete back. He can do it all. You pair him with Kerryon Johnson. The running game is going to be awesome. And we got to love that. I love DeAndre Swift. Big fan. Okay, we got Okwara from Notre Dame. His brother is also on the team. Okwara. He great on the solid defensive end. He can make plays, make sacks. We need to keep adding to that D-line. You know, Matt Patricia loves the D-line. All right, we look at we got Jackson. We got an O-line out of OSU. You know what I mean? An awesome O-lineman. We needed that. Got an O-lineman to help that running game, help protect Stafford. We need it. Okay, we got Cephas. You know what I mean? The receiver out of Wisconsin. Gotta love it. You know what I'm saying? Okudah said the hardest receiver he ever had to cover in college was Cephas out of Wisconsin. That tells you 6'1", beast, long, rangy, makes good plays. He can play now. You throw him out there with Marvin Jones Jr. and Kenny Golladay, weapons. TJ Hawkinson, Lions ain't playing, I'm telling you. All right, we got Huntley, New Mexico State, I think it was his college. Running back, he reminds me a little bit of Theo Riddick. He could be a third down receiving back. We got a lot of players that can play immediately. All right, the Detroit Lions, my #1 draft day winner. #2, let's get to the Cowboys. We got CeeDee Lamb. How he fell in their lap, I don't know, but he's a big play receiver that if you add to what they got, Amari Cooper, Zeke, they got weapons, all right? They got Trayvon Diggs. Some people say the best safety in the whole draft out of Alabama. Okay, you got Trayvon Diggs, you got one of the best safeties, you got CeeDee Lamb, probably the #2 receiver. Okay, the Lions got the #1 running back and the #1 corner. You go about the #2 receiver and the #1 safety. So I take the Lions on that. They also got Gallimore, D tackle, and they got Reggie Robinson, a Tulsa cornerback. So they made some solid moves. Helps. They needed cornerback help, and they waited a little bit longer to get the cornerback that they needed. All right, so Cowboys, not bad, you know what I mean? But they had a solid draft. Definitely win for them. All right, team that I think that did better than the Cowboys, the Ravens. All right, the Ravens, they got Patrick Queen, linebacker at LSU, solid linebacker. The Ravens do a great job of picking defensive talent and then, you know, bringing them in and turning them into solid defensive stars, all right? So we got it like that. J.K. Dobbins, I think that's a great fit for that offense. J.K. Dobbins reminds you of Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs. You know what I'm saying? Solid back. He can make you miss, good vision, and powerful. So we already know they have a great running game in Baltimore. This is just going to add to that. They got Madebuik, D tackle at Texas A&M. He's a solid D tackle that helps that D line. If they keep trying to build that up, they have a solid defense in Baltimore, so they keep adding solid defensive players. Duvernay out of Texas. Seems like he's been there for 8 years. He's a solid receiver. You know what I mean? He's been a solid receiver for a while at Texas. I like him. I think that's a good pick for them. I think that's kind of like a low-key steal. Okay? All right, so the Ravens, great draft. Here we go with the Colts. I like what the Colts did. You know what I mean? They got Michael Pittman Jr., big, strong, fast receiver. You got a big target for Phillip Rivers to throw that ball. So, you know what I mean? They've been needing another receiver in Indianapolis, so this is definitely should help them. I'm a big fan of Mike Pittman, and I think he's definitely be successful in the league when you look at that. They got the J Train, Jonathan Taylor. I love that pick for them. They have one of the best lines in the league, and they add this young, speedy, big, powerful running back. And if you give him a lane like they did at Wisconsin, when he has that solid line, he's hitting that hole and he's gone. You know what I mean? 4.3 speed right there. All right, they got Julian Blackman, a safety, solid safety, and they also got Jacob Eastman. They went and got a quarterback for the future. So that was smart of them to start building for the future because they know Phillip Rivers, 2-year deal. He may not be there too long. They had Eastman, bring him in there. He has a big arm, and hopefully that's their future. So I really like what the Colts did. Colts did a good job on draft day. The Bengals, we got to throw the Bengals in there. They got their franchise quarterback, they hope. You know, Joe Burrow, if he ends up living up to expectations, that's going to be huge for them. Then they went and got T. Higgins, which is huge. A.J. Green, who knows if they're going to be able to keep him beyond this season. So with that, T. Higgins, they can help start building that young nucleus, what they got over there. They also got Logan Wilson, who had 400 tackles from Wyoming, a good, solid linebacker for them. So I really like what they did. And last, I got the Giants. Man, the Giants, I think they did a really good thing because a lot of people were critical about them, about their offensive line. You know what I mean? So, you know, trying to protect Eli, Daniel Jones, Saquon, give them holes. So what they did is they spent a lot of draft picks on O-line, almost 1,000 pounds worth of linemen the Giants spent. So we look at it, Andrew Thomas, many said was the best offensive lineman in his draft. That's huge for them. You got to protect the quarterback and make them holes. Xavier McKinney, Alabama, safety, solid. Some people say he's the best safety out the draft, so they needed that help. And then the secondary, we already know there. They went and got another O-tackle, Matt Pert. And then the big deal pick that I really liked was Darnay Holmes out of UCLA. He's a Cali-made athlete. He can play in the slot. You can move him around, and I think he's a playmaker. I think he's going to do really good in the league. You can put him in nickel, and you can move him around. So he's similar to what they got when they had Peppers from Michigan. You know what I mean? Actually, they still got him, but he's very similar to that, where you can move him around. He can make plays where he's not going to be playing safety, but you can put him in a slot, and you can move him around. He has good coverage. He's a great athlete. And he was balling back in the day at Calabasas, and he was solid at UCLA. So I think Darnay Holmes is a huge pickup for Giants. So those are my top teams in the draft. That's all I have. So you guys let me know what you guys think. Who do you think was the best team that won draft day? I got to go to the Detroit Lions, man. They got so many great players that can make an impact immediately. The number one corner, the number one running back, you know what I'm saying? Then you add Aquara, you got DN, you know what I'm saying? You got Cephas. It's just so much talent, man. Matt Patricia and Quinn did a great job in this draft. I've been very critical of them, but they won draft day, and I'm very excited for the season because I was not very excited with Patricia coming back, but this draft gives us Lion fans some hope. So let me know what you guys think. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications, and follow me on Instagram at SDMT619. SDMT! I'm out.